Mike Harrison is the perfect board member. He's been on the board for 20 years, and I've worked with him as executive director of this organization for the past 5 years, and he is an absolute pleasure to work with. He's not the board member who is just giving his money or his time. When Mike gets involved in a project, he literally rolls up his sleeves and he is right there with you every step of the way. He's amazing.
Mike Harrison is the ultimate in volunteers. He does more for the Boy Scouts than any gentleman that I've ever seen in my 28-year career with the Boy Scouts. He's just incredible. There's nothing that Mike isn't willing to do. Everything from picking up a shovel and moving something out of the way to, I've seen him hammering concrete and steel into the ground when he doesn't really need to be doing that. He's just such an engaged individual.
When the idea to build a Ronald McDonald House 20 years ago came about, Mike was one of the first people that was approached to help out on the project. Mike Harrison was able to be involved in this project, getting the right people on board, helping raise the funds, and open this house literally mortgage-free 20 years ago. They burned the mortgage the first day that the house opened its doors, and Mike had a lot to do with that happening.
Mike's background is in construction, so I really believe that he enjoys the hands-on type programs and activities the most. But let me tell you, Mike Harrison is overall involved in Scouts from soup to nuts. He does it all. He knows what the program's supposed to be involved with and how it's supposed to progress and what we should be doing as a council, how to get better. He's a visionary. So it's not just a construction side of things. He gets involved in the day-to-day operation to make sure that this program does what it's supposed to do, that's for sure.
I wanted to renovate the existing Ronald McDonald House. It hadn't had a makeover in 15 years. And Mike was there every step of the way, bringing in the right people with his contacts, helping guide me through the process so that we were able to be successful.
We had an open house at our newest project, the Outdoor Education Center. At this open house, Mike was up there, believe it or not, on about a 10-foot ladder, cranking in these bolts that go into the mining camp. It's a really cool aspect of the property there. Well, on that particular day, we had about 500 families come through the property, and they were going on different tours, and part of the tour was to walk through the mine camp. Well, here's Mike Harrison up on a 10-foot ladder in the heat of the day, cranking in these bolts into this mine camp. Every time a group of young people would come by, he would come down from that ladder and walk them through the adventure of the mining camp. I mean, he's incredible. That's the kind of man that Mike Harrison is.
You know, I think besides how hard he works, not only for us, but for children in the Orange County community, it's not just about his expertise, it's about really where his heart is. He honestly, genuinely cares about this community, and it shows in everything that he does.